Hello YouTube and welcome back. Sorry I was rambling so much there at the last part of my last segment. I'm going to try not to do that anywhere near as much. And what we're going to do is we're going to build ourselves a watermill. So what we need to do first is turn some of this into planks. It takes 4 planks and 4 sticks around a generator in the crafting table to build a watermill. And then the way it works is basically it will generate energy. You can either feed buckets of water into it constantly and it makes 1,000 EU every time you do that, or you can put it inside a cube of water, and I'll explain what I'm talking about here in a minute. I'll show you guys, you'll know what I'm talking about. And when you surround it with water, it's like 0.01 I think EU per tick for every 1 block of water around it, but it's constant. So unlike the solar panels from the mod, it works all night long, and you actually get 2 of them from 1 generator. And if we take this tin, you can make the ultra low current cable that can only support up to, I think it's 5 EU per tick, but that way the water mills generate such a small amount anyway that it's not enough to break anything. And now my only problem is I gotta go build an infinite water source, but I've still got the well over here and I've still got all these fields, so if I can just grab some of the water out of those real quick. Oh, that's not the one I wanted, so it'll respawn there. Okay, yeah. And I really need to try to make a bat box as well, which is a storage unit for EU, but I don't think I've got quite enough tin just yet. Nah, I don't, because I need to make 3 batteries, and I just used a bunch of my tin to make that like a dummy. But so yeah, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go ahead and I'm just gonna put these 2 water mills feeding directly into the recycler here for now. And basically the way it works is, for example, if I take a water mill and I put it right there and I run a cable off the top of it, any water that is nearby in this area, in a 3x3x3 actually, so it goes to the block under it and the block above it, generates, I think it's 0.01 or 0.1 EU per tick, so it's not a whole lot, but essentially if you get a bunch of them going in a small area, basically you just build a, why am I saying basically so much? You build a water tower out of them, and then you just basically, wow, really? With the basically again? Sorry guys. You just stack water and stack towers, or stack water mills on top of each other. You can actually put like the wire running there and then water mills on all 4 sides of it, and then just surround the whole thing with water, and it usually works pretty decent at generating a replenishable supply of energy, because you don't have to do anything. Once you actually get the water going nearby, it just generates energy. You don't have to do anything special to keep it going. Like I keep running out of wood in the generator and everything stops, and that didn't work because I'm a fail. I gotta put it on that block, and then it should, in theory, no, it's not cooperating with me. If I do that, I'll get infinite water, and then I can eventually fill this. There we go. Alright, so yeah. Told you guys it's been a little bit since I played. So, okay. Let's think about what I'm going to do here. Just kind of winging this. I didn't really have like a blueprint drawn out or anything, which maybe I should have the rate I'm going here. But anyway. Digging it out a little bigger than I probably need to, but again, you can stack the water towers on top of each other, or water mills, excuse me, and generate power that way. And trying to go with, I have a tower or a water mill. Wow, why do I keep saying the wrong thing? It has not been a good day apparently. One there and one there for now. And you guys kind of see the pattern it's going to have. It's going to be like a plus shape. And then we'll need, yeah, this next block over. So then that one will have the 3 all the way around it, and so on and so forth. And yeah, that's what I was looking for. There we go. Okay. And basically now what we're going to do is going to fill all these in so they stop flowing. And it doesn't matter with the mod, with Industrialcraft, if it's flowing water or still water that's touching them, they will still generate regardless of the type of, so if it's, you know, still water or moving water, it don't matter. And you see how my recycler is already over there making some noise. It's because it's getting just a little bit of power from these, and we're gonna hopefully get that up some more so it stops complaining and actually just does its job. So we may need to build another generator, 12 million, but you know, as of right now, you take what you can get. And again, you can manually run these things and you just throw a bucket of water in there, and then it will generate a constant amount of EU, but it's only up to, I think it's 1,000 per bucket. It's either 1,000 per bucket or 1,000 if you fill it all the way. And you see the little bucket icon that it makes in there. So yeah, it's one of the two. I really can't remember because normally I just bury them underwater and forget about them, which seems to be the easiest way to work with them, except that the water's fighting with me now, but that's alright. I'm just going to go ahead and put another layer of bricks around this, kind of pretty it up a little bit, cover up my stair that I made so I could get back out. And basically you guys see how that's supposed to work. Now I'm going to go ahead and go grab some more water and try to pretty things up and make it not be flowing water if at all possible, because it, like I said, it doesn't make a difference other than every time I come near here you're just going to hear the water running and it's going to get irritating. So try to knock that out of the way. And we got a melon, yay! I like melons, and we got 6 more of them, so we're going to go ahead, throw that down, and bone meal that. And I'm going to leave the rest alone for right now, so I can get more water, which is what I came over here to do in the first place. And melon, yay! Okay, anyway, way too excited about melons. Of course, it's the, you know, first thing that wasn't an apple or bread that I've seen in days in Minecraft world, so yeah. I don't know if there's a proper term for the world of where Minecraft exists. I don't know if it's, you know, Minecraftia or Minecraft Land, or if it really even has a name. So yeah, I'm just winging it on that. I don't know if there's a proper term for that. I've heard it called a bunch of different things. But yeah, enough about that. I'm just going to fill this up and we're going to enjoy having a sort of constant supply of energy for our scrap builder. Yes, I know it's called a recycler. I can't think straight today. And if you put bricks underneath that, which I'm going to remove here shortly, but it will actually make the water stop flowing because now it's only 1 deep, just like your infinite water source that everybody should know how to make the infinite water source by now. I mean, Minecraft's been out for a while. And if you don't know, I just built one right here. You take water, you dig a 2x2, you put it in each corner. You can also still, this is 1.4.6, you can still do the method that worked since, I think since like 1.0 even. You put it there and you take out of the middle. But pretty much everybody already knows that, so there's really no point in me going over most of the basic stuff. But yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and just knock that back out, and then all my water is still, and my generators are completely surrounded, I think, by water. I do see what looks like a couple air pockets down here, so I may fix that up real quick. Yeah, there we go. And I got one more there, looks like. So we'll get that taken care of, and might as well jump back in bed real quick and make all the mobs go away. Alright, it's daytime, yay. Alright, one more pesky air pocket right there, and everything else seems to be good because that's there because of the tin cable. And I could actually, because it would make my life easier, Wouldn't really make my life easier per se if I do this, because now the current, you can see, is fighting with me, but I'd actually bring this up out of the water a little bit, and that way you've got one more block of water touching the generators. So yeah, we'll do that way, and get my cable back, and come up here. And the water is still flowing, but we're going to take care of that right now. Alright, cool. Yeah. Sometimes I sit here and I can't imagine who would want to watch me play this game and just ramble incoherently for like 20 minutes at a time. Here, watch, guys. I'm going to go check out this temple that I've probably already checked out. And it's daytime. Why? Oh, wait. Creepers don't burn up. Duh. I'm stupid. Just one of those oh duh moments. Come on, sprint. Let's do this. But anyway, going back to the backpack, in case anyone doesn't know, the diamond drill, it holds, I think it's 10k EU, and it uses a certain amount every time you break a block. I don't remember if it changes, if it's like for ore or for dirt or for sandstone. I honestly don't remember if it's a different amount. But then if you build a backpack and charge that up, it holds 60k energy. And when you use the tool, instead of using the energy out of the tool itself, it uses the energy stored inside the battery pack. So you can use it a lot more times before you have to stop and recharge everything. And you can put it inside most of the generators as well, like the solar panels and the water mills and things like that. I'll have a spot to put items and charge them, but obviously if it holds 10,000, and I think I've already alluded this one, but if it holds 10,000 EU, or the backpack holds, 60,000 EU, and then the water mill is charging at like 0.2 per tick, which there's 20 Minecraft ticks to a second, I think. If it's charging at that slow of a rate, it's going to take 50 million years to charge up. So, of course, you probably want to do something other than that, like feed a bunch of generators into a battery box or something, and then just put whatever you're trying to charge directly into the battery box, or the MFE or the MFSU, which are just upgraded battery boxes, basically. But, so yeah. I think now, instead of just running around in circles like I've been doing for the last 15 minutes or so, trying to figure out exactly what I need to do, I really need to just go suck it up and go get some resources. And as much as I hate to, dig down to the bottom of nothing, that's really the only other place we're going to get them unless we build a mass fabricator. And I don't have the resources that I need to build one. I was looking on the wiki to remember exactly what you need. And basically, I've got about half the amount of redstone I'll need, because I think it takes 24 total. You gotta build a couple advanced circuits, which require some glowstone, which I do have because I bought it from the villager. But you also need, I think, 24 coal total. You've got to turn some into carbon fiber, and you do other things with some of the other ones. I can't even remember exactly what all you have to do to build the thing. It's been forever since I made one, but I know you gotta build 2 advanced machine blocks, which involve a bunch of mess, basically. And that's before you can make it into anything. You gotta build a bunch of other stuff to go along with it. And I don't know why I'm hanging out with this poisonous potato. I don't know any real use for them in game, other than if I throw it in this recycler, it might give me a piece of scrap. That is literally the only thing that I know it can do. And so, why am I carrying a watermill? I thought there were 2 of those down here. That's weird. Alright, so if I could get that to place, maybe it would, maybe it would recycle things a little faster. Yeah, and I know that's really annoying. So I'm going to get kind of far away from that here in a second, but first I'm going to go grab some gear, because we're going on an adventure. Let's see. Don't need any of that stuff. stuff. I'm gonna need some food. I got a bunch of torches. I don't really remember where I got all these torches, but whatever. And I got bread, and I got extra armor for no good reason. That's my chest piece, because, you know, you need a chest piece. That's why. That's why I got a chest piece. Instead of digging straight down, I think I'm actually going to, you know, build a nice mine and put some stairs in it. Because I got to go all the way down to basically bedrock level, and it's the brick right above bedrock where anything's going to spawn for us. So, I got about half a backpack full of juice left. I should be able to get down there. And then once we're actually in that area, I'll figure out what we're going to do from there, because I don't know how long the charge on this thing's going to last once we get into the bottom of the map. But we'll figure that out when we get there. And I was thinking I could have brought another pick to go with this, but again, no biggie. We'll figure it out. I'm going to have more sandstone than anyone ever needed, ever, by the time I'm done with this. And I'm just going to randomly throw torches down as well. So hopefully nothing will spawn behind me, because if I let it get too dark, yeah, stuff's going to spawn. Because there's basically nowhere else for it to spawn right now, other than right on top of us. So yeah. And, of course, you know, anybody that plays knows mobs won't spawn more than, you know, closer than 24 blocks from you. But what I mean is they'll spawn in the tunnel with me, essentially, if I don't keep it lit up. And nobody wants that. So, you know, I would hate to turn around on hardcore mode in a one wide tunnel and have 5 creepers standing there, because that's pretty much game over at that point. Supposedly, I did also set this to spawn dungeons, so we might actually come across something down here besides just a big vast nothing made out of sandstone. But I really don't think I've seen one as of yet, not even in a chunk that hasn't loaded off in the distance or anything. So I'm kind of doubtful that we're going to see any. Now, I was playing a test map that I had made just on the regular desert biome preset that's got the sand on top, of course, and actually had a few that spawned there, but you could kind of tell where stuff was from the top, because you would see little indentations in the sand where it generated and then fell down, and when you went down there, there would be a dungeon or part of a mine shaft, because I still had mine shafts generating on that particular world that I made. But I was just playing around in it. It might even been in creative mode just so I could test a couple things out before I came back to the hardcore map, so I could see how some things would work with setting up my recycler to be fed without having any pipes going to it, because eventually later on I'll be able to build the pipes. I just have to get clay first, and to be able to get clay again, I've got to build a mass fabricator, because as far as I know, it won't spawn in the nether, and it only spawns in the overworld if there's water. And since we don't have any water, there's not going to be any clay spawning. And let me check my light levels real quick. It gets down to about 9 right there. I really don't need a torch, but just in case. I'd rather have too many torches than not enough and get creepers or something. Well, looks like my Y value is like about 4 here. I didn't realize I was quite as close to the target as I am on getting down here, but that is, ladies and gentlemen, stone. And that is my 1 layer of stone before we hit bedrock. So, well, redstone, redstone, good stuff. And I'm probably just going to eventually strip mine this whole thing out down here, I guess, because obviously it's the only place I'm going to be able to get any kind of resources. But before I do all of that, I'm going to light it up a little bit and get to work on just grabbing what I can see here at the bottom, which I said I think I need 24 redstone to build the mass fabricator, and I've already got 28, so that's all the redstone I'm going to need. There was a reason I brought these stairs, and that reason is boom, stairs. So yeah, sorry guys, I'm being weird, I know. I keep talking to my audience that I've never met, and hopefully that will, watch my videos and get some enjoyment out of them, and hopefully send lots of likes and subscribes my way, and tell their friends to come watch. And they gotta watch this crazy dude named Rubik's Noob that, hey, he plays Minecraft. He plays a lot of other video games too, and I might start uploading some other videos of that, but right now I haven't recorded anything. But I do play Counter-Strike Source. I play some Zombie Panic, which is a lot of fun. APB Reloaded, which it's got its share of problems and lag and glitches and issues, but overall it's a good time waster sometimes to just jump on there and run around. It's one of those free to play, pay to win, as people call them, type games where to get some of the really super awesome gear you have to spend actual money, and I'm normally not that kind of gamer. Now I do really enjoy Minecraft and a couple other things, but I'm not one of those people that can spend the money to buy a video game, or to play a free video game rather, and then spend 10, 15 actual dollars just to buy a gun in a video game or something like that, because that's just a little ridiculous to me. So I haven't fallen for that yet. Now I know a lot of people that play it that have bought guns and armor and equipment and dumb stuff like that, but like I said, that's not the way that I feel like things should be done. But what do I know, right? I'm just a gamer, just their target audience. But hey, we're gonna run back down these stairs that were so conveniently provided to us by these villagers, and hopefully we're gonna find something other than just redstone. Because not that redstone's not useful, because it is really useful in the context, especially of the Industrialcraft mod, but again, we need way more than that. And hey, look, a diamond, but again, diamonds aren't really something I'm going to need a ton of. You do need them with Industrialcraft for the energy crystals and the lapotron crystals, which I think we might need one lapotron crystal to make a mass fab. I can't remember for sure if it requires one or not, but basically an energy crystal is an upgraded battery. For all intents and purposes, it's a rechargeable crystal that holds energy. And then the lapotron crystal is an upgrade to that. It holds, I think, maybe like 1,000,000 EU or something silly, just some exorbitant amount of energy. But basically right now what I'm looking for specifically on this run for resources down here, I do see some copper. Might as well grab it because I'm down here. I do see some more copper. I'm looking for iron, of course. You can never have too much iron, especially when you're running Industrialcraft, because half the items take, iron for the base of the blocks and things, or the circuit. Definitely looking for some coal. Like I said, I think I need 24 coal dust, and once you build I'm not sure if it's supposed to be pronounced macerator or macerator, but I believe it's macerator. But anyway, once you build that machine, you still need 24 coal to build a mass fabricator, and you have to essentially crush the coal into coal dust, and then use that, like I said, to make carbon fibers, and use the carbon fibers in the production of the advanced machine blocks. So it gets kind of resource intensive after a while, and we haven't really found anything too exciting yet. Like I said, I got a diamond, and I got some more redstone, and I made some more cobblestone, but we have a generator going up top, so that's fairly useless. Now I really don't know if I should have gotten rid of my only main actual generator to make these generators, but whatever. I've already done it now, and you can't turn a water mill back into a regular generator. But the thing's actually, okay, it's not holding a charge at all, never mind. I was gonna say I thought it was holding a charge pretty well. Now I could take this iron furnace, and if I had enough stuff to make a battery, build one more battery, put on top of it, but I don't have enough stuff to make a battery. But that's okay. That's no problem. I just need way more resources than I thought I had. So, since my drill is roughly empty, my backpack is empty, I'm going to go ahead and throw this back on. I'm going to find that other scrap that I had, which is over here, and go build one more scrap box, because that's all the scrap I have. And chunk that in there for now, chunk that in there for now. I'll hold on to the scrap, because why not? I've got nothing better to do with it. And I'm going to throw this scrap box out and see what happens. And a hoe. It's a hoe. Not anywhere close to what I needed. But yeah, guys, I think that's going to do it for this episode, because I'm just not finding anything that I'm looking for at the moment. I'm really thinking about going to the Nether, so we may do that next episode. Who knows? And till then, thanks so much for watching, guys.